For many hours, Donald Trump was too busy overseeing the production that is his birthday parade to say anything about the politically motivated political assassination of Democrats in Minnesota. But he finally found it within himself to make a statement, and this is what he posted to Truth Social. I have been briefed on the terrible shooting that took place in Minnesota, which appears to be a targeted attack against state lawmakers. Our Attorney General, sure we have tons of confidence that this will solve the problem here. Our Attorney General, Pam Bondi, and the FBI, meaning Kash Patel and Dan Bongino, are investigating the situation, and they will be prosecuting anyone involved to the fullest extent of the law. Such horrible violence will not be tolerated in the United States of America. God bless the great people of Minnesota, a truly great place. Do you have confidence that Kash Patel and Dan Bongino and Pam Bondi, the people who oversaw, who facilitated the pardons of nearly 2,000 domestic terrorists who attempted to overthrow the United States government on January 6, 2021, who tried to overturn a free and fair democratic election, are you imbued with confidence that Dan Bongino and Kash Patel will get this done? I am not. We now know the name of the chief suspect that police are looking for, the alleged gunman, the alleged assassin of these Democrats, the attempted assassination of another and his wife. Vance Luther Boelter, aged 57, is who police are looking for. He is known to be involved in Minnesota politics. He is known in circles in Minnesota politics. Current address apparently is in Green Isle, Minnesota. He was twice appointed to the nonpartisan, Governor's Workforce Development Council in both 2016 and 2019. His current term ended in 2023. He's listed as the founder of Praetorian Guard Security Services. Now, this will explain the fetish of showing up dressed as a cop, allegedly, all of this, allegedly, dressed as a cop, and also driving a police cruiser. Here's the website that you're looking at. If you look at the leadership team page, Jenny is known to be his wife. I don't know if this is the same Jenny listed as president and CEO, with Vance listed as director of security patrols. I don't know. Would seem a little coincidental, though, would it not? And this is the moment that it was announced on KSTP, the Twin Cities, the Minneapolis-St. Paul Channel 5 eyewitness news channel. Here is them announcing this, getting the news in real time.
That law enforcement, they are starting to get a real picture of this person. They probably know exactly who they're looking for by telling us that they're 57 years old.
As a matter of fact, right now, Paul, I've just been given some information. They have identified the suspect. Two people familiar with this matter here identified the suspect as 57-year-old Vance Boelter. They can't publicly discuss any more details about the ongoing investigation because they want to remain anonymous. But I can tell you from my sources, Vance Boelter is known in Minnesota political circles. Again, I don't want to go any farther than that, but that is from a reliable political source that I consider reliable and that we all know very well. So the suspect appears to be 57-year-old Lance Boelter.
Lance or Vance?
Lance.
Okay.
Oh, excuse me. Vance Boelter. I apologize.
Okay.
And
so we're waiting to get more information about him and exactly how they're looking at this. Now, look, here we do have pictures. And my understanding that these are both pictures of him.
That looks
these look like two different people.
Boelter.
Oh, Melissa Hortman and her husband, the right. Thank you. And then the person on the left is Vance Boelter. Okay, those are the person on the left. Is who we are looking for. 57-year-old Vance Boelter. This picture coming from the New York Post is what we're being told.
Right, and so the Post is reporting that. The AP is reporting that. I've got a picture of Vance Boelter that I'm looking at right now. And that is the man that we saw in that picture. Again, we knew he was tied to Minnesota politics, according to sources. And so
the question
it's
now
just another
is,
step in this investigation.
The question now is, where is he? And we do know that the last time he was seen was about 3:30 this morning. So at least we now have a face of a person they want to talk to and the suspect that they believe may be involved in this heavily.
The other element of this that I think is critically important is the list that was in his vehicle of like nearly 70 people, maybe more than 70 people, that was a target list for him to also assassinate. The Daily Beast, this is from the Daily Beast headline, Dem Assassin is armed guard boss with anti-abortion hit list. So if you read the New York Post and other Fox News owned outlets, they're going to make this seem like Governor Walt's appointee goes on shooting spree. This is not a Democrat targeting Democrats, targeting Ilhan Omar and abortion providers. This is a conservative. Let's not get it twisted. Let's not be confused about the lay of the land. Let's not give conservatives and Republicans and the Trump agenda the benefit of the doubt that this is anything other than what it clearly is. This is from the Daily Beast. The suspect, presumed to be Boelter, left behind a target list with more than 70 names, including top Minnesota Democrats like Walz, Representative Ilhan Omar, and abortion providers and advocates, according to CNN and ABC News. The target list, whose existence was confirmed by law enforcement earlier Saturday, contained the names of many top Minnesota Democrats, including Walz, Representative Ilhan Omar, Senator Tina Smith, and Attorney General Keith Ellison, law enforcement sources told ABC. The item was recovered from the suspect's car after he fled a shootout with police, Brooklyn Park Police Chief Mark Bruley said in a press conference. Bruley said that the target list featured the names of many lawmakers and other officials, including the two who were shot, but did not go into further specifics. If there were a panoply, a litany, a cornucopia of Republican names on the list, you can be damn sure they'd be letting you know right now that there were also Republicans on the list. It's a both sides kind of thing. And while we wait for hour upon hour upon hour upon hour upon fucking hour from the President of the United States to respond in any way constructive whatsoever, this man has been on the loose, continuing to target Democrats, still on the loose with his Praetorian Guard understanding of security, evasion, protection, how to protect yourself, cover, concealment, all likely trained like a cop. Maybe has military experience. I don't know. Take care of yourself. If you're in Minnesota, things are, as I said, by the way, yesterday, things are going to get worse before they get better. Yesterday, I said this. I said, we're likely going to see Democrat leaders injured. I was talking about injured in arrests and detainment from Donald Trump's jackbooted thugs. I had no idea this was on the horizon. Who could have known? I invite you to this conversation. What do you think? Comment below. You can also call the voicemail line 714-576-4054. Of course, you can email me as always, daily@dollemore.com. As new things come in, I'll be right back down here in the studio to talk about it. Be genuine. Take care of one another.